Hey everyone, it's day 2 of our daily devotion as we read through the YouVersion Bible app plan called Discovering Hope During Catastrophe. This morning we get to read Romans 8:18 through 23 as we look at the question, why does life have to be this way? How can catastrophes happen? What is going on and what brought this into existence? Yesterday we looked at Genesis 3 and the fall of man and how sin entered into the world. But it not only impacted humans, it impacted creation. It impacted nature. It impacted the world that we live in. And so, to get real practical, when we think about any type of disease, any type of sickness, anything that impacts nature, anything that impacts creation that can then have an impact on us. As we know, many of the flus just over the years have come from different animals because animals aren't perfect. And animals are suffering, and creation is suffering as well. And so, the good thing, the hope that we find is that there will be a time and place where there'll be no more suffering, not only for humans, but for all of creation, for any animal. There will be a new heavens and a new earth, and creation will be restored. And so, as it says here in verse 20 of Romans chapter 8, for the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the freedom and glory of the children of God. And so verse 22 says this, we know that the whole creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to the present time. And so what Paul is telling us here is that creation's going through what we're going through as well. Creation feels the pain, creation feels the suffering. But if there's redemption for creation, there's definitely redemption for us. If there's hope for creation, then there's hope for us. And so, amidst this pandemic, we can be reminded that because you think about the four seasons, and there's always a cycle, and there's always death, and there's always rebirth. If that's the cycle that creation is, it's a reminder for them that one day there's not going to be death and decay. There's only going to be new life. There's going to be a perfect heavens and a perfect earth. There's going to be a rebirth for all of creation. And so, if they can have hope, then we can have hope as well. We know that there is hope on the other side of eternity. But it's a reminder for us today that amidst what we are going through, there's hope. If there's cycles and seasons for nature, well, then there's cycles and seasons for us in our own life. And so today you might be in a cycle and a season that's very difficult. I think all of us are very difficult seasons right now of life, some more than others. But at the end of the day, we can have hope because it is going to be a cycle. It is a season. There are the ebbs and flows of life. And so even if we're discouraged today, there can be hope for tomorrow. Even if we're in a long season of discouragement, we can have hope that we will get on the other side of it. Because that's what creation does every year, every cycle, every season. There's going to be hope on the other side of it. And so they feel it, they understand it. And speaking metaphorically, it's not like nature is a person, just speaking metaphorically, but nature feels it, nature gets it. They're groaning as well, just like we're groaning and hurting. But at the other side of it, if they have hope, then we can have hope as well. And we can have hope not only for tomorrow and for the new season that the new cycle that God has us a part of, but we can have eternal hope in the eternity that we will have someday when there is a new heavens and a new earth, and Jesus restores everything to perfection once again. That's why it says in verse 23, not only so, but we ourselves who have the first fruits of the Holy Spirit groan inwardly as we wait eagerly for our adoption to sonship and the redemption of our bodies. That's the hope that we have for today. Hope this was encouraging for you, brought some hope to your life. If you like this daily devotion, I would encourage you click the subscribe button so you can get this every day when we post it, and feel free to like and to share it as well. Thanks, church. Look forward to gathering with you again tomorrow, and have a great rest of your day.